The Capo Reserve has a great biodiversity due to several factors: the variety of habitats, the mild climate, the geographical isolation, and the extreme morphology. Proceeding on the path, we will have the opportunity to observe some of the typical plants of the place. Among these, during our excursion, we were lucky enough to observe the euphorbia, the dove palm, the mandragora, and the pistachio lentiscus.
The euphorbia family includes small trees, shrubs, vines, and herbaceous plants. Some live in semi-desert locations, while others prefer to grow in well-shaded undergrowth. All these euphorbia varieties have in common the characteristic of presenting specialized inflorescences. The dwarf palm native to Asia has a stocky, short woody stem and is covered by brown scales. At the extremity exposed to the air, grows a crown formed by green and dark leaves, rigid and pinnate. It is a long-lived plant that can reach a maximum size of about 200-300 cm.
The mandragora blooms in autumn and has characteristic flowers of a soft blue. The leaves are elongated and tending to the oval, whilst its fruits, fleshy berries, are yellowish. It's rich in alkaloids that make it poisonous and inedible. The pistachio lentiscus is an evergreen shrub. The plant has a bushy posture, rarely arboreal, usually up to 3-4 meters of height. The whole plant exudes a strong resinous odor.
Entering the nature reserve, we will find a wide variety of animals, starting with mammals, continuing with rare rapacious, and ending with birds and reptiles, many of which are locally endogenous.
It's an area of great importance for migratory birds, both as a route and as a temporary resting place. There are many species such as the white stork, the beekeeper, the cuckoo, and finally there is a large colony of seagull. Moreover, between the Mediterranean maquis, it is possible to see the haylet. The vertical holes are colonized also by nocturnal raptors, such as the barn owl, expert in catching small mammals. Inside the reserve, there are some mammals such as the Sicilian shrew, the domestic mouse, the wild mouse, the wild rabbit, and the fox. In the water of the seasonal pools, it is possible to observe also some small anastoic crustaceans, real living fossils. Among the reptiles present, we find an endemism represented by the Sicilian lizard.
The wonders that the reserve offers us are not limited to the terrestrial area. In fact, along the coast of Capo Gallo, we will find a great assortment of flora and fauna, typical of the place. Its shallow and rocky seabed seemed almost to invite visitors and nature lovers to appreciate its beauty through the practice of snorkeling.
The activity of snorkeling can be simply defined as the observation of seabed swimming on the surface, through the use of simple equipment. This practice allows you to observe, photograph and learn more about the sea and the organisms that inhabit it. The basic equipment includes a snorkel, a mask and a pair of fins. The snorkel allows the snorkeler to breathe while underwater. The second fundamental element is the mask. Finally, the last element that can miss in the equipment are the fins.